say some opinion eguso eda CTV na yebeda enya be ma Black Rasta ase bebre enyom de ede yeti edem ha say na me ne Bernard Monah enyom na ye to no hoya ade pa wa kire say enye Obama nko an to enyom ano the first president of Surgical Dr. Nkrumah wa kire say ampa osombo ema woman Ghana na wo hwe metikwo ho a wo bo ho den we tutu ne ntoma kama media bema Bernard Monah ewo edem ha sei na ye ka Bernard Monah so dodo na enim no wo be hya no so na ye red beret no e na de be hya no so ene onya ne ho kora ya na wafa no de si wo ene wo de Ghana flag egu na basa o kire se wo man no eye wo modia na ye ka Bernard Monah o ye former chairman Emma PNC entima me ma na akwa abasronko emra eye CTV so Bernard e wa akwa aba
Majo so.
Esha ya cho.
Say you go radio gold no na wonyina.
Bernard Pacho fa mi si ya.
You go radio gold no say brother Akufado wa ye bi pa. Wa be go radio gold nti. Ni pa bebre na omonye adwuma eye. Mo de nyame aye ma adom. Monye bi. Mo nua mo bebre up to now mo ntimi anye bebie mo be ye adwuma. Nti obviously na since that time me hu da ye share that so na sa nyumi ya Black Rasta itu ye na President Mills time and na President Mills or share committee for the celebration of the centenary of Kwame Nkrumah and Black Rasta auto sa nyumi in honor of the African great the sage nti yeba ye the Kwame Nkrumah musical concert yeah, friendly passe or mumba kitchen jam when you know a fresh or mumbra Ghana no mumba yeah musical concert. Black Rasta Baya Numi and over 2 was star stage. It electrified and mobilized everybody because when you know mobile they didn't craft a song specifically for Kwame Nkrumah. But Black Rasta crafted a song Numi so that it will reflect the occasion and the centenary of Kwame Nkrumah. And made it to my website, my personal website. The number of people across the globe are now more framing where they can get copies of this song was unimaginable.
Wow.
People in the Caribbean, people in other parts of the world would be a se Monsang and Casa Black Rasta in me. So I want to salute my kid brother Black Rasta for Ejuma Waye. Kwame Nkrumah, why did you leave so soon? I miss you so. When I go see you again. It's a beautiful song.
A very beautiful song. It's Black Rasta, wherever you are. Bernard Monah, just a wo abaso ada wasi bebre we nwumi a we ye Emma was surgical Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Na Bernard, mimi sa na pray de na da hin. Say na ye mo founder. The
Ghana founder.
With the Ghana flag ni go ko with Ghana was
without
surgical.
Kwame Nkrumah, we don't have a flag.
True.
And yes, sir. We were surviving on the Union Jack. Kwame Nkrumah and now the flaggy. Be a with me for flaggy. Now say a Ghana flag. You sing the national anthem. Then you know
and
that.
You recite the national pledge.
Then you know Kwame Nkrumah indeed is the founder of the nation.
Yeah.
You cannot go and stand on the podium and take the national anthem and turn around to say that Kwame Nkrumah is not the founder. You are a hypocrite. Is that what you say? Then you should not also take salute of the national anthem. But the national anthem and the embodiment of the spirit, the soul of our nation.
Yeah.
This flag epitomizes our identity. And so if you carry the flag and you come and say that Kwame Nkrumah is not the founder of Ghana, oh no, the flag no buy. Oh no, the anthem no buy. Somebody orchestrated it. And so you see this debate of who is the founder of this nation. It's such a long time ago. As they say, the empty drums make the most noise. So yeah, Inti Ene, which is the Founders Day, one. Afibia, that has been my tradition. Say I will go to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Maybe eventually yes, you know. When him say in the history of human evolution. It is only one man that has been buried 3 times. The man died once, but buried three times. He was buried in Guinea-Conakry. After he died in Bucharest, he was buried in Nkrumah, his birthplace, and was exhumed and buried in Accra. And the African Union is even thinking of exhuming him from Accra and taking him to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, to bury him as the founder of the African liberation movement. So one man who died once, buried thrice. So every year, 21st September, before I even do anything, just after I have bathed, if I get breakfast, fine, I move straight to the Kwame Nkrumah.
Which marks his birthday.
Which marks his birthday and marks the founding of our nation.
Okay.
I go there, now I communicate. I go sit around the tomb and communicate and seek guidance in this turbulent political field. My family, I take my family normally.
Okay.
I take the kids to move along with me.
To biological family?
Yeah, I take the kids to go along with me. And sometimes when friends are around, I go with them.
Okay.
So many the deputy national youth organizer of the PNC. My wife, the kids were not awake when I took off because I SM member programs. So I had to go early, at least to go and do my part. They have to go in the afternoon. Naturally, they have to. And every year they go to Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. And so when I go, I communicate my thoughts. And I say, the Kwame Nkrumah, the Yina Oma Esi Ewo.
The statue?
No, before the statue, the mausoleum. And then you look at it very well. You can see that it is a tree that has been truncated on the top. Okay. Look at it very well. And this is a concept generated by Dr. Don Arthur. Dr. Don Arthur, the architect, designed it that Adriana na Kwame Nkrumah eyeno omachwa until we cannot get the fruits of the tree to eat. But I tell Dr. Don Arthur every time that in modern times we have what we call grafting. So we have to graft that portion that has been cut off so that Adriano ebetimenyi na yeso yanye bibiedi. The vision of Kwame Nkrumah was so expansive for us to sit down and say Obinko cha, and then we will lose all. So we have to graft it. And so when I go there, normally the end of my prayer and they say, Kwame Nkrumah, you have an unfinished agenda. Which agenda was to see to it that every Ghanaian had a home. Every Ghanaian who needed a vehicle had a vehicle. Ghanaian biya na ope ejuma na wanye bi aye. Na sesia Ghana for any ejuma eye. Omo wo ejuma no so omo ketu ya krampo edafom. They cannot take their salary and go and rent and survive.
Just civil servants for kind of when you increment 4%.
4%. President Nkrumah 79%. What you say? So under the circumstances, we need to get to Kwame Nkrumah. Na onchire ye kwan. Ayebetimi adiama ye mpenyumfo na omoso omonfa ye ejuma Ghana ebetimi afanentuma.
And say now call na dey na Nkrumah communicate teacher o say be ka che Ghana for.
Me na me communicating man who said he should still open the eyes and brains of our leaders.
No, I'm not reply.
Not yet. Not yet. But I believe that our leaders' mind will be open. And me could do it was an eyesore. Fortunately, now some other media persons now they were. So I walked and they saw me. Me channel. Then they started following me. So I went in. When they came, I was doing my prayers. So they had to stop until maybe here. And then they asked me, I said, this has been my annual ritual. I go there all the time to seek guidance. The work that Atamils has all deteriorated. Now we were able to raise all the fountains. Juma, the president Abdullah Wadi Eba, I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
The Ambassador Dudley Thompson, His Excellency Dudley Thompson, now on Jomo Kenyatta, the lawyer, when the Mau Mau and then the Europeans were attacking Kenya. Dudley Thompson represented Jomo Kenyatta. Yedin Ebahab, the now late Kenneth Kaunda, Yado Onoso Edibai. And he came and spoke and sang in a manner that he electrified the Accra International Conference Center. And Omunyinabai, they went to that place. I remember in 2007, President Mugabe Oba Ghana, he chose to go and visit the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. And if you go there, Obehu said, we plant trees. Every dignitary, there is a tree to their memory. Gaddafi, Kenneth Kaunda, Robert Mugabe, they come and they go and plant something there. And you go and see the place. And Kwame Nkrumah Nawoda, Ghana, the founding, no, the today, and Omako Rente, Moa said they now should come and move the place to make it look decent. Menad
Mintrawa, no, I think 3 weeks ago, Ghana Tourism Board for or more reps by Hase. And my interview, or more catcher almost say, tourism sites are a work room has say, Memorial Park and also come. How was the state of the place? I'm catching me say, one more air, and my specifically, no, me point a fountain, a chair, one more, actually almost 21st year, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah birthday. And it's almost a more, no, when you sponsors crowd, more person, more fountain, any idea. And you know, say I work at Nepa, any birthday, I feel I did more and I'm waiting.
Messi so back on the fountain. You go and see the place is so dry. My kids will go there, and other kids will go there. They will go and see how we are treating the founder of our nation. And you think that they will have respect for those who are in office today? Because Omu Benyin with the perception that the leaders of today did not honor the memory of the founder of our nation. Why should they come and honor your memory? So Tamasi, that is the view we are living. And I don't want to make comparison. But recently, you see the kind of building we put there. And that is the founder of our nation. So this morning I felt so sad. My wife, who for the first time, on also say a net for overcall, and then when we were taking her around, she broke down. She broke down because she couldn't believe that this is how we will honor the memory of the founder.
And do you think, say,
President Akufo-Addo, why yet to say President Akufo-Addo, why yet to say Kwame Nkrumah was his rival. And Kwame Nkrumah provided opportunity for you, President Akufo-Addo, to go to university and eat food free. When you were in the university, you were eating free, you were sleeping free. They were ironing your clothes for you, Kwame Nkrumah, and all these are policies nearby. So you are a beneficiary of the man you so much hate and detest. Now, and our founders, the Akufo-Addo per se, start die. You can't succeed.
I'm not passing on Nkrumah, say you. New York.
Yes, we are celebrating the founding of your nation.
And you know, who want to say celebration? I say, you declare next a holiday, and you enough as a celebration beyond also. And can we
and normally we reenact. Now Radio Gold used to do
this.
Yes, we do the reenactment of Ghana's independence.
Yeah.
Now Nipa can really relive what actually transpired. And now Kwame Nkrumah would. Yes, say what does it portend for us? Say Kwame Nkrumah was a nobody. Nani papa nyobia or a goldsmith. What you say? Nani mame was struggling, walking to the farm and what have you. And that out of all the ordinary things Kwame Nkrumah, the struggles he did, he became one of the most luminous subjects of global thought. Oko institutions, so-called Makerere University. You go and see Kwame Nkrumah and Pan-Africanism. A course are almost study at the master's level. They study Kwame Nkrumah and Pan-Africanism as a course in Makerere University. Oko Uganda, Oko other places, they magnify Kwame Nkrumah in such a manner. The current National Security Coordinator was ambassador to Mali, and the Kwame Nkrumah Square. Yeah, you go there, and when I visited Mali a couple of times, he was like, "Say, say, Ghana, you have to identify Kwame Nkrumah." And the current National Security Coordinator, Akufo-Addo no appointed to Mali, was so full of Kwame Nkrumah. And when we went for the Pan-African Federalist Movement program, when he got there and started to speak as the ambassador to Ghana, they had to listen to the Ghanaian president. Which country in Africa, Aobeko and Kwame Nkrumah, has no effect? Which part of this world will you go and Kwame Nkrumah has no touch? Now yet we are doing pettiness. And Kwame Nkrumah now founded Ghana. And Kwame Nkrumah and the founding of Ghana should change. Work of 4th August. I dream now the 4th August.
Founders Day.
I dream now the 4th August. Air Founders Day in Nkrumah. It doesn't tally. Because the founding of the Aborigines Right Protection Society was on 4th August 1876. Yeah. Kwame Nkrumah was not born. So Ghana could not have been founded on a day that Kwame Nkrumah was not born. Also, 4th August 1947, the founding of the United Gold Coast Convention. Kwame Nkrumah was not in Ghana or in the Gold Coast then. He was outside. He was not there. They say Ghana no was founded at Kwame Nkrumah in Monah. Meanwhile, the United Gold Coast Convention did not obtain independence for us. The Aborigines Right Protection Society did not obtain independence for us. What do you say? The Dagaba resistance movement did not fight independence for us. The Tamale people who fought in 1896-97 and defeated the Germans, they did not succeed in getting independence for us. It was Convention People's Party formed on 12 June 1949, led by Kwame Nkrumah, that led us to independence. Yeah. Out of that independence, yenya Ghana flag. Out of that independence, yenya Ghana anthem. And Yanyana assassin. You go and stand on the podium and then they sing national anthem for you. Then you turn around and say that you are not Nkrumah is not the founder of the nation.
Bernard, a dear pan or what say ye as from mine, where the men can say goes on my penny and Akufo-Addo on to forever. A President Beba, President Beko, a dear pan or say ye. Na yede share a year or search for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Munyam say any fit to 7th of March and any 21st September year the birthday year. Dear pan up see a year and share on my penny.
Even recently, Akufo-Addo to be called South Africa, Utimkoka say Nelson Mandela is the founder of modern day South Africa. Can you imagine that? President Akufo-Addo to because South Africa, like I said, President Mandela is the founder of modern day South Africa. When Winnie Mandela to release Mandela to gain freedom, no, you don't even recognize Winnie Mandela. Kwame Nkrumah Okunya Oji independence man, no, you don't recognize him as the founder of Ghana, and you go and recognize Mandela as the founder of modern day South Africa. Is it rational? Mandela no, in South Africa, they have taken Mandela as a symbol of tourism. What you say? Mandela has become a symbol of what? Tourism. Until there are 100 different sites dotted across South Africa. A bit of Mandela can be experienced. Until say Ukosi East London, you will find Mandela there. If you go to Johannesburg, you find Mandela there. If you go to Pretoria, you find Mandela there. KwaZulu-Natal, you find Mandela there. So across South Africa, 100 different places. We are tourists. When you land there and you are a tourist, they will take you to go and experience Mandela. What you say? Ukwako experience Mandela, no, you spend some money to boost the local economy. How many places can we not dot Kwame Nkrumah from Laura? Baby, a Kwame Nkrumah koya anuma any tal eka ni tadie. Your man smoke say on share which smoke he used to declare our independence. You can create a bit of Kwame Nkrumah there.
The smoke na wo
Koya Oko Kunungugu. There is a bit of Kwame Nkrumah there. Oba Accra Ododio the first MP. For Accra Central, Ododio, baby and Neil and Vanderpoy, or your MP. Kwame Nkrumah was the first MP.
Wow.
So that seat is not a small seat. So there can be a bit of Kwame Nkrumah across in Kumasi, train lines. So over Dr. Kwame Nkrumah at every part of this country. Now say Obiko Siwa, they will identify that they are going to visit Kwame Nkrumah and in Ejumapa or Yeye. And that will generate income for the local economy. You are magnifying the name Kwame Nkrumah. Indians have their problems with Gandhi, but they magnify Gandhi as the founder of New Nation India. Why are we here being so trivial and so petty? Now, sorry, Kwame Nkrumah is not the founder of our nation, yet you salute national anthem. And
former chairman.
And after my visit to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, my TV program, maybe now the Convention People's Party, they are organizing the relevancy of Kwame Nkrumah in today's Ghana. So Yabako by 9 o'clock, Nayakoshia the UDS guest house. Then we will finish. In the evening, 5 p.m., the Socialist Movement of Ghana, a big forum, the Pan-Africa TV compound, Abelempe, and Yejina Yesa Koshiaho to celebrate Kwame Nkrumah. As I speak to you, meaning say GTV and other people, Omo Nkrofo, they are doing their pieces. So Bisa, Minister for Information, Minister for Tourism, Minister for Interior, and now even the Office of the President. What the state is doing on this day, they have no program.
Is it fair?
You are talking about fairness. Is it logic? Is there sense in it to declare a holiday without any reason for declaring the holiday? So you are wasting people's money and work time. Today is a holiday. Why are we?
So you said the relevance of the holiday. They can go in school for Nkrumah Park.
You understand? Let people understand. Nientia Modi holiday, yeah, but because you cannot run away from it, you just declared holiday. Now President Adjana Kotina UN. Using UN as
US.
UN. So I say UN. And yes, sir. Using UN as a cover. Your government back at home, the vice president is in charge. No activity for the vice president to go and say that on this day we celebrate the one magnifier of our country and our continent. Kwame Nkrumah and Oma Africa in the world. And then I may catch some of the TV people that came there. And may catch them say, do you know that Africa cannot run away from Kwame Nkrumah? Because now the world used to have Africa and Asia. In terms of World Cup participation, we used to have one slot. Africa and Asia, one slot. Kwame Nkrumah made us Africans to boycott that World Cup participation and said that Africa deserves our own slots. And then Africa has 5 slots. Who do you give the credit to? So even those in sports and in football who are craving that Yanko World Cup, that we must go to the Soccer Mundial. Do you know that Kwame Nkrumah was the one who made Africa to have a place in the participation of World Cup? So when you come and sit down, you cannot even fight for rotation of UN General Assemblies. You always say.
Na just na me nwa kakra edien na eba ne sa edien na ekofa sa we nyina ba ya ase Nkrumah celebration pa Nkrumah birthday 21st anya bia kra ne nke be hu eye mampeni da de nyina na nkomo wo Nkrumah Park na chese wo mampeni a wo so current president enkono so wo hobi na chese ya cheche ne ye konzu ye kan woni Nkrumah sei edien na koba ne sa ase Nkrumah ne ase dankwa
no obetimi aka say is just my name, whether I should call it greed. And I said, baby, say a year or two almost speeches. I must say, Kwame Nkrumah na Oniha na our US and our Monah Mokofa and buy. The entity Mokofa.
Somebody almost second sheet.
Na almost share a crack, your friend saying CTV. CTV no. Mokofa buy say be age man. Nka unnim fa so anka omode obeba nti makofa obi say ombra na omba sum na ade no empeja. It was because in 1945 moko the 5th Pan-African Congress in Manchester and moko hu organization Kwame Nkrumah fa how we should be able to get our own independence. But ono ankasa ka say ansa na krampo no obehia se oye Pan-African asem no na Marcus Garvey mu no na mo ka tie Africa for say ye nyina ye nkambom na ye one place. So Kwame Nkrumah was struggling for the unification and liberation of Africa. Not the Gold Coast
continent.
Oho ena R.L. James Du Bois ene George Padmore omoka say na Kwame Nkrumah Gold Coast for say best boa mona yenya independence for the Gold Coast. Na ye nyina ye wo US and UK. We are trying to fight for independence of Africa from outside the continent. In Tibra. Nabaji independence of the Gold Coast. We will have a foot in Africa and fight for the liberation of Africa from Africa. So Kwame Nkrumah, who did not want to come because Gold Coast was too small a place for him in his dreams, no, agreed to come so that we can have a foot in Africa, use African soil to now achieve the liberation of the continent. Obaya, you had only 2 offices of the UGCC. Nabaku, your friend said, second D, and Nabaku Accra. In less than 2 years, he had gotten over 60 branches of the UGCC. Aside that, now Adiano, the educated elite, and no more Muwasika, and no more UGCC. Kwame Nkrumah brought the thing down to the ordinary people. The farmers, the fishermen, the traders, everybody was a member of the struggle for, because he conscientized Obia said, "Ye nyina yamfa ya adwen master say ye ho emfi colonial masters." He did that. All of a sudden, you said that Kwame Nkrumah was growing bigger. The young people decided to go and form a political party, made Kwame Nkrumah the leader of the party. Wabanye independence, you said that he came and then got fame and then became the leader of the country. So, a hatred, greed, envy, nothing more. That they thought that they were supposed to achieve independence. And on went to me Angie and a Kwame Nkrumah Beji, so they must not recognize Kwame Nkrumah as the founder of the nation. Whether you like it or not, it is the anus that is sitting on his father's horse.
Bernard, becoming who ye nka PNC a party kasiye pa ena nka sarme de nka PNC nyini pa ye kakraka me kai Bernard the time pa chairman no ye vibrant ene onamha no fa but still the new woman ene say wo ye amamre na PNC asenta wanta wa ba party ni then na koso PNC party.
Miss Mimbisa said, "Dear Nekoso, because I'm no more an executive of the party." But Nekoso, and Nekoso on Tokwano doors, and I'm very disturbed about it. Very disturbed because this is a party of Dr. Hila Lehman.
Yeah.
This is a party first chaired by Asuma Banda. This is a party chaired by Colonel Zanlerugu. Party chaired by Dr. Mensa Bonsu. A party chaired by Ahmed Ramadan. A party led by Dr. Edward Muhammad. Supreme Court Judge Gabriel Puaman. Dr. Sir Edward Jadere. Omo Toso. Great names, great personalities. Nature said this party. In fact, the first general secretary, Professor Ninoy, the owner, the longest serving general secretary of political party in this country. Omunyina, this is where they come from. Na ene, the party cannot hold. And then Tem Didier, chairman akofe sika, general secretary akofe sika.
Ito office mu.
Na sesia na ma akofa carpenters, na mo akwejina police. It's sad. Nti niamema can say there are elders in our party. Nti yemma mpanyimfo omonhwe nsem. Because baby I me fama adwuan me who say the general secretary has no point. Even as the general secretary has no point, the chairman and the flag bearer have no point. Because all of them have messed up. When they say the general secretary is wrong, they went and did even a wrong. So how can you use wrong to correct wrong? You say the general secretary wrote a letter to Electoral Commission. That was wrong. And yes, sir. The general secretary has gone to say that Mafesikedi accusing you. You know processes to follow. Mwakoye disciplinary committee. You who is the chairman, I would even say you chair the NEC. You are also a petitioner. The flag bearer is a petitioner. Then when the petition has been sent to the disciplinary committee, also general secretary, yes, the disciplinary committee, because some people are there. If you are the general secretary, you no go for disciplinary committee. Me, an ordinary person, when you write to me that I'm supposed to appear before the disciplinary committee for some wrongdoing, and yes, sir. So it means that we will not be respecting the party structures. In case a general secretary non call disciplinary committee, no, and tell them that Papa way, these are the things on the basis of this fair judgment. Until so more committee mean to me, then you can go, they will look into themselves. Someone, yeah, but you have honored them and you have respected the structures of the party. If you are Musi general secretary there, you are going to appoint somebody to take her place. You go and appoint deputy youth organizer. What about the deputy general secretaries? Assuming you want to do that. What about substantive national officers? But how can you be a complainant and at the same time the judge? So, one say Nyamanaya Nyama Basa. And that's why I think that the elders of our party and those people, civil society organization, the lawyers, the business tycoons are more etimidi musika editor party nature. Mamontanase and Kase or Mokumya or Mobaba. By the time they finish fighting, they have dissipated the party into pieces. Let us rally now to support them so that we can have one unit to move forward.
And you know, as a former chairman,
I've spoken to the Council of Elders. Someone said I was rejected at Congress and Moses Daniba won. So if why I'm sure you're not Oba Kasa, Moses Daniba in the team because they defeated you at Congress, that is why you probably don't support them. So I have to pass through the other angles. Many call them, sit down with them and address it because I don't want anybody to feel that I will be biased. The general secretary was one of the vociferous people against me. Say okay. And so say next time sorry na me koye bibi na an koya mana obeka say namu nim say Bernard and so I have to be tactful in the way I approach this because I want them to come together. You don't have to be friends to work together in the same house. Because after this show, only kwachi munkofi. Kwachi meaning baby obeko and also befa wo.
But there's some many better to me, Mr. Say, Ebano, PNC, and a CPP. I know you know my Nkrumah. Not until one come Monah partner, and you know, you can see about concerning Equia, Equia, Mammy.
Greed in Asamo.
A horse
Greed as and Mina Miwasika. Mina Miwa connections are meeting me this Eba. Mina Marco School Cassie. Mina Edrumiso. And I want to be chairman. Now, say, if we unite, I will not be able to become chairman within the bigger group. It is selfishness. If I say me a general secretary, it is a unite here. I may not get general secretary in the bigger group. So you see PLC people don't want to unite because here unite here. They cannot become the chairman and lord themselves over. You can see CPP people also don't want to unite because you're united, they will lose their positions. And we should go to the constituencies. Now you see that no, say a chairman as CPP chairman now or a chairman. I will not unite because me united, I will lose my position to it. And that is it, selfishness. Aside that, we profess the same ideas, we have the same belief, we believe in Nkrumah, we believe in Igala, we believe in Liman. Why are we not together? But as I said, the new leadership, aside the recent internal wranglings, they were moving on a path now in him saying because ene say now Omar invited PNC chairman, now Omar invited PPP chairman, the CPP chairman will be there. Into Omumi and Sano, they should give us a commitment. Say from today they are going to work out a modality near Timia Cabo. Unfortunately, and now Ayepasa say I'm told that some PNC people are agitating the participation of their chairman. And because of that, the chairman has to be removed from the program.
Asamuna ayekese ebani say dia na chese mo pese ya accept say parties near me no pe no Nkrumah say
o enti me nya mienu
ani asamo no
mienu na ewo ho no eno nti na ye nyina ye brese yi no
eni ti na mo nyina mo benka mo ka bo
enka mienu yi ya you will not have this pettiness of closing down radio stations, closing down media houses. When you, the state, cannot generate jobs, now private sector, SOL, to generate jobs, you come and collapse the private sector. If it is not because of these two political parties, banks and financial institutions will not be closed down in the haphazard manner and careless manner we have closed them. If it is not because of this, international president, plane. Now, Drew Guinea, he orders for your friend say Arabian jet. Now, Bafano Ned, no call US. Because of these two political parties, we are in this mess. So no matter what, these two political parties must give way for a new force.
And a year bomb pie saying, Camoso Beca, Bomo, not just a my formidable party, just a Yamushi and Kay, PNC, and a year CPPD and Kenim say, Moye animal, but I said it was a kind of greed, selfishness. I mean, a musica, men I may say, and Tina ISA. And I had a
No, Nisika. He didn't come here with money.
No.
He came with ideas.
Ideas nearby.
The people who had money. The people who had money supported him. He became president and led our nation to the independence and brought our continent closer to unification. So it is not about who na Wosika and now Ona Wako school. It is about who. Obetimi abwa na yenyina yetimi akwenim.
And the answer dey come never query ye no ma why don't want working dey ma mo akwanya no na tu nua no mofo CPP ni PNC ene menim say modwumedie na nya nwie be wie anwumre yemre pe mu a meba bi meba bi na
yes ambassador wentimi amba CPP program no UDS guest house at least obaba the Pan Africa Socialist Movement of Ghana program. So we amba and also the University of Ghana, under the Nkrumah chair, also organize a series of programs. I'm sure that you can go there.
At least no, back with your member.
Measure say me who are.
Me background, my sorry,
so Oba mecha obako.
Mate. Ya better you know Bernard Monah asebebru ene oni yakọ school wa church say or search for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ye dem kra